your grandmother around 8 years old.
Do you expect someone's child to come and feed you and raise you what you couldn't do to your own self? You can't be in a relationship so that it can validate you. Be complete on your own and let relationship be a benefit. When I started at University of Venda, I always wanted to be a diplomat because I studied international relations. Me and say if there was ever a woman who existed and advocated for women to be financially independent, that's me. So my dreams were shattered, but I had a community that I wanted to please. So I started to live an artificial lifestyle. I never wanted to sell because I thought selling is for people who are poor. People who didn't go to school. I went to school, I'm a degree holder.
Yeah, come on.
So how can I be selling?
Carrying bags.
I went to the streets of Picat and I started selling pap. I identified some builders that were there and I would bring them pap. And imagine from having a degree and now you're selling pap. And I started getting money. Counting money every day.
For the first time.
So I went to China, and when I went to China, I saw the Brazilians that almost ruined my marriage.
They're just there.
They're just on the floor. They're saying, buy 2, my friend, buy 3, buy 4.
This one is good. This
Okay, free, buy 1 for free. And I took all the sizes and all the colors that one would think of. I used like objects for quite a long time. Why can we not have the car? Why? To be beautiful without brains is so terrible. So the moment you get money, you have opened yourself to more opportunities.
Kind of what is that African proverb saying? If you are beautiful but have an empty head, it is the center that suffers.
Yes. So when you open...
Just talk with DJ Cappuccino. Are you a holiday person? Like, do you sometimes like go out and tell yourself like, you know what, this is family time? Like around December, what do you do?
Yeah, around December, I think my mind is just set to have holiday.
Yeah.
So that's my family time. Okay. That's the time that I get to have a one-on-one with my kids and to just understand what they have been up to because my year is that busy.
They just have that time.
Yeah, they don't have the whole month. They don't have the whole month. But
they don't even have the whole year.
No, they've got 1 week in December, like from the 21st to the 28th. That's my only family time. And that's the only time my mind is programmed to sleep, like I'll actually sleep without waking up to plan something.
In my next life, don't be my mom. No, don't.
Trust me, I'm an interesting mom.
Oh, no.
There's so much activity around me that everyone around me is running. That's the energy that is. Once you get into my world, you know that you're just going to be...
Because I would think your life, it's more... we associate traveling with holiday. The way you travel, like, to me, it can be a holiday on its own. But I agree, maybe it's because you don't go with your family and sometimes you'd love to be with your family and everything.
Yeah, it's not holiday because when I've got an assignment, I'm not at ease. So I only get to rest when the assignment has been accomplished. And that will be the day before I then come back again. So to me, trips are not really that intriguing. No.
So such words, I don't want to be in your team. I can imagine when you set your mind on something, people don't sleep.
No, they don't. I'm a perfectionist, so that's the greatest challenge. People don't, they can't sleep. I have to make sure that everything I pay attention to detail. So even if I'm invited somewhere, in as much as I would want to explore the place and enjoy it, but I really want to know that I deliver.
Yeah.
So that then takes away the whole pleasure into all my trips because I'm trying to just make sure that I'm going to make the host happy and everything, it's okay.
But working for you in the flight, you'll be sending me messages, hey, deal with this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, deal with this thing right now.
Yes. And if I wake up around 3, I'm planning. So you start to get my messages around 2, 3 a.m. if you're working for me. So you just put your phone on sleep mode because around 2, 3, I'm really functioning so well.
Who's Dr. Maite Mandy Sigauke? Like, I like it when I have speakers in the show. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't need to introduce yourself. Like,
All right.
how do you want to be perceived or to be seen as?
Dr. Mandy, I'm a life and business coach.
Yeah.
I'm an image branding expert.
Yes.
I'm an advocate for women empowerment. If you are to talk about me and say if there was ever a woman who existed and advocated for women to be financially independent, that's me. I'm passionate about seeing women financially free. That is my everything. And okay, I love God. And I'm a wealth coach. I believe wealth is a mindset. And I'm an etiquette consultant because I always believe you have to dress the way you want to be addressed.
I do. Suddenly I feel underdressed. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me in a nutshell.
Oh, okay, good. And what led to this? Like, I always get interested in the background, with regard to where people are coming from, because it's a series of events, environment, things that we went through that led to the people that we are right now. If you don't mind just sharing your background, especially to give the viewers a glimpse of that little girl
Okay.
in a village, in a township, in a suburb somewhere, and having to go fetch water, or having to go walk kilometers to school. The typical stories
All right.
that we come from, then shaped the person that you're in.
Okay. So I'll not start with you from the village, but I'll start with you from university.
Okay. You hate your village.
Yes. When I started at University of Venda, I always wanted to be a diplomat because I studied international relations. So I envisioned myself in having a red passport, traveling, or in the foreign affairs offices. So when I left university, I never thought about selling or any other thing because I was sure that I'm going to get a job. When I arrived in Polokwane, I went to all the offices and distributed my CVs, and nobody took me and nobody responded. Until a time that I even asked to be a general hand because I wasn't getting what I really wanted. So my dreams were shattered, but I had a community that I wanted to please. So I started to live an artificial lifestyle because I wanted to post and keep up with my university peers that life is good, everything is okay.
So you have fake things you create intentionally.
Yes, intentionally, just to keep up with the community and my friends. So that time I would post things that I was not having. I would go to someone's car and take pictures there. I would do a lot of things. I would borrow a lot. I would borrow Brazilian hair. I would borrow nails just to show my friends that, you know what, I'm living well. So it got to a point where my husband set me down because my marriage was at the verge of collapsing. Everything was not going well because I was taking and taking and taking and not giving back.
And wanting and wanting.
And wanting and wanting and wanting. And everyone was looking for me because I was owing people. And I had this image that I was showing people. So he sat me down and said, don't you think you are spending a lot? And it's time you accept that you're not getting a job and start to do something.
Do you still remember which year it was?
Yeah, I remember it was 2013. So I apologized and I told him, I've always wanted to be in an office. I never wanted to sell because I thought selling is for people who are poor. People who didn't go to school. I went to school. I'm a degree holder.
Yeah, come on.
So how can I be selling?
Carrying bags. And, no.
So that time, I the first thing that I did was to remove my nails. And I went to the streets of Picat and I started selling pap. I identified some builders that were there and I would bring them pap. And imagine from having a degree and now you're selling pap. And I started getting money, counting money every day.
For the first time.
For the first time, bringing the family something, a loaf of bread or something. And I started enjoying counting money every day. So from there, I then decided to venture into selling clothes from selling pap, because I sold pap for quite a long time. And then I got a job. Someone gave me a job to sell clothes in town. And
Which town? This town?
Yeah, Land Rosemary Street. Then I started selling clothes. When I was selling clothes, I started getting money. But the person said, we are business partners. So I gave myself off, since I assumed, like what she said, that I'm a business partner. I gave myself off for 2 weeks to go on holiday. When I came back, she fired me. She said, what did you even invest in the business? And I said, but you said you're a business partner. I said, do you think life is that cheap that you just wake up and you're a business partner? So that's the day she fired me and I had to move around town because I didn't know. And something came inside my heart to say, what is it that you don't know? You are the one who was running this whole boutique. All this time, this woman was not coming. You're the one who was ordering stock, selling, opening.
Clients call you.
You were doing reports, everything. Don't you think it's time now you start your own thing?
You are a business now.
Yes. So I realized, she hasn't been coming all these months. It was just me working. So I took what she had given me, the salary that she had given me. I went to Joburg. I bought clothes. I came back. I looked for a space in town to rent. Another Nigerian gave me a space, and then I put my clothes there. So from pub, I started selling clothes. And when I was posting the clothes, because I wanted people to buy, I now hear some women saying, you inspire me. You're my role model. And I'm like, wait, am I being a role model with just selling my clothes? And some were coming to my inbox, how did you do it? That's when I realized, I really wanted a job, but what I needed was a different mindset to just reprogram my mind.
And you realize that many women are trapped in their mindset.
They're
just waiting for something to happen.
In my marriage, everything around me started changing because I was now bringing something on the table. I was now contributing. And I hardly ever had time to be fake on social media because I really wanted to push sales and for my business to work. So I did that for quite a long time, nurturing my business until I got the chance to go to China.
Yeah.
When I went to China, I saw all those Brazilian men on the floor. They were cheap.
I want us to slow down there because it's a process going to China. Thinking that I need to go to China, deciding on which part of China to go. How did you navigate around that? And the feeling of you getting in a flight.
Okay, so what happened is that I was always going to Dragon City and I would see Chinese and I knew that this stock is coming from China. So there was something in me that I think I could get the stock cheaper and also I can get something unique from what people are buying the site. So that's what propelled me to then get my visa and look into going to China. So I asked them which side. Oh, I was told Guangzhou. That's where they get their clothes. And then I went and I saw a whole market with clothes, with hair, cosmetics, everything around. But I remember the first thing that I saw, those were Brazilian wigs. Yes, the feeling of taking a flight was me seeing that my business was now on another level. It had outgrown South Africa. No, there's this resilience that you start to develop when you start to do business. And there's this need in you, this push to do more and not give up. Like you just want to be unique. So I wasn't scared. Even when I went there and some of them could not speak English, I wasn't scared. I knew what I was so intentional about that trip. And I was patting myself on the back that this is my first time and I'm flying. Well done, gal. You have really outdid yourself. And tell you what, before I went to China, I started to get response from my CVs that I distributed.
Oh, now they want you to come for interviews. That must be the devil at work now. Yeah.
So I said, I can't do that. 8 to 4. I'll not be able to do it. And I started declining the offers. So I went to China, and when I went to China, I saw the Brazilians that almost ruined my marriage.
They're just there.
They're just on the floor. They're saying, buy 2, my friend, buy 3, buy 4.
This one is good. This
Okay, free, buy 1 for free. And I took all the sizes and all the colors that one would think of having. And then I brought them. But before I landed in SA, before I even stamped my passport out of China, I got arrested.
Oh, no.
So the picture on my passport changed. And they started to say, you look different.
It's not you.
It's not you. Okay.
That's the Chinese.
When I'm going out of China now.
Wait, how did you go? Because I remember when I went to Gonzo, I went through Hong Kong, got on a bus, got on those speed trains. Then
I didn't go through Hong Kong.
You went straight.
Yes, I went straight. So when I got there, so when I'm arrested, that excitement was cute now. Because I was thinking, what has happened? Was there someone who put something in my bag?
But they gave you a visa, isn't it?
They gave me. This was my time going back out, coming out of China. I even entered China and bought all my stuff for 2 weeks.
Everything is there.
Everything is there. When I'm coming out of China, that's when I got arrested. So the next thing, it's PIN numbers and me going in every lift to where they were going to close me up. When I got there, can you remove your ring? Can you remove your shoes? This is me now.
You're getting inside?
Yeah, I got inside the cell. So when I got inside the cell, I cried because I thought I'm not going to see my family. I'm not going to see my children. What's going to happen? What happened? Was there anyone who put drugs in my bags? What really transpired? I'm sure I'm panicking. And I prayed until I didn't even have anything to say to God. And I slept in the cell. That was my first time to experience a cell. I slept there. I woke up in the morning. I spent the day there. They sent someone, I think, around 10 the following day. They said, we are deporting you now. So I had 6 policemen working with me, going with me to the...
Where are your bags?
I don't even have bags. I don't even know what happened now. At this point, I'm not sure what happened. I just know that I've got podcasts that are taking me to the plane.
And you just want to go home also.
I just want to go home. Because when they gave me my phone, I called my mom and everyone to say I'm fine. They're now taking me back. Nobody asked about the bags or anything. So I flew to Nairobi. Nairobi, there was an escort for me, waiting for me. Then until I landed, I asked, now when you have landed, you are home now, you really want to understand what's happening, because there I was scared. So I asked them what happened. They also said they don't know. They were told that this is not my passport, but when I open, the face is fine, everything is okay in the passport. So when I landed, then they gave me my bags. It was very disheartening. And a lot of people told me, don't go back there. But I think those were my first test as an entrepreneur. Because I've realized that when you are in business, you have your own test. It does come in different forms, but every vision is tested. So up until now, they don't have answers of what transpired that time. But I remember going back again. And again and again and again. I've been there more than 10 times.
I'm the one. I'm back.
Yeah, I said I'm going to pray harder because I also didn't believe when people were saying you should pray for your trip and don't tell anyone. And I also didn't believe in such things. And I realized some of these visions and ideas that we have, keep them in your heart until they've, than to just announce everything along
You'll
the
see
way.
your dream being lived by someone.
Yeah, so when I came back from China, that led to, I was now posting my clothes, women were seeing, and my experience in China, 1 or 2 learned from that. And I was being invited, can you come? That's when I started an organization, SheMillionaire. The reason why I started it, I saw that if women can only reprogram their mindsets,
Yes.
they can achieve anything. What I needed was to reprogram my mind to say there's no degree, but there's room for a job and a business. And when I reprogrammed my mind, I became a model, not intentionally, but indirectly. There was some waiting. So I just decided to tell my story to women to say, don't be fake. There is no need for you to be fake. Just start where you are with what you have and grow bit by bit. So that's what prompted me to start SheMillionaire. What I mean there is that she can be a millionaire because she can be a boss lady with a wealth mindset. What she needs is a wealth mindset only, and she can conquer anything in the world. So that's when I started, and I would tell women, deal with the issue of status. You can make it. And why did I become a business coach? When I started my business, I wanted to reach out to every successful person that I would know. You know, always we want someone to validate us. Not only to validate us, but to mentor us because we are scared. You're starting a business. So I reached out to all the people that I thought might be of help, but I realized that when people have arrived, they don't have room to help any other person. There are so many barricades to people who have really are successful. You have to talk to the PPA and the PA, and they could make an appointment, and you have to do this. So I figured my way to the top, but I said I wouldn't want it for another woman. Let me be a life and business coach and coach other women and help them to achieve their goals. So that's why I became now a business coach, a life coach, because what I went through and how I felt when people were closing doors on me made me realize how many people are like me who would just need a listening ear. And, you know, sometimes you just need to lower yourself to another person's and be considerate and help them. Not monetary. It's not everyone who wants money. Some people, they just want mentorship only. From this point, where do I go? And if you can't give them money, don't be hard on them. Just tell them, I can't, but this is the way that you should go. So that's what made me to be a life and business coach, because my office is open to anyone who's striving or thinking to start anything.
You know, if I were to explain the SheMillionaire concept, I think I would be tempted to also say, you see every woman as a millionaire.
Yes.
And it's an unleashed potential that is there.
Yes.
Women doubt themselves. Many opportunities are not there. Many doors are closed. As men, we suppress women's ambition. Sometimes there are people, when married, their husbands don't want them to do anything. They want them to sit at home. They don't want you to progress. In fact, the more they can provide for you, the more they can provide for you, the more they are secure in their relationship, that you can't do anything or can't go anywhere. And I can see your vision is you telling that woman that you are already a millionaire. It's up to you to claim your rightful place. It's up to you to know what is inside you so that you can actually move with it. And then I think it's really, really a good thing, because I have observed so many women who doubted themselves, but when the opportunity was given to them, you'll see them fly. You see?
I'm also going against the objectification of women. When they are advertising Mercedes-Benz, a woman is a model, but not the owner of the car.
It's me who get in the car with a suit, cigar.
And then you put us there naked.
The least
in
you can do
front.
is you get on the...
It's the naked woman who's trying to do like this.
Oh,
So
no.
women have been used like objects for quite a long time. Why can we not have the car? Why am I not the
And
owner?
can you do what that thing is doing to us? They don't deserve to be there.
They don't. They deserve to just be the glamorous
Slay.
objects.
They must do their nails like you.
Yes. So it's all against the objectification of women. Because if you get to a company and ask for a CEO, you think of what? A man is going to come wearing a suit, not really a woman.
In movies, the CEO of what corporate, James, Mama.
Yes. If someone is driving a car and they're not driving it properly, they say, don't be like a woman. Because everything that is just the second thing there. So SheMillionaire is going against the objectification. We are boss ladies. We own companies. We can also be CEOs. We can also dominate. We are really not fighting with men. But we are fighting with everything that makes us become dormant. Everything that makes us think that we are not eligible. We do not qualify to also have our own cars and our own businesses. So that's what I'm fighting for. To say she can be a millionaire. She just needs a world mindset. Let's go against. If she wants to be in marriage, let it not be because she wants financial help. Let it be because out of love, and then GBV won't be there. Because that woman can walk out if it's not working. Not to say I'm staying for my kids. Or there's nowhere that I can go to. So SheMillionaire is saying, let's go against anything that the objectification of women. Women can also have a say. They can also bring something on the table. I'm a married woman, by the way. There's a real boss behind this boss lady you're seeing. And that boss has accepted the real boss to flourish and shine. This boss lady, because when you wake up and tell your husband you're a boss lady, you're a SheMillionaire, he really needs to support that. So he supports that. And it's a message to every man that there is a treasure in that woman, just besides you providing eggs and, being the provider. You can also uplift her and allow her to shine as much as she can.
Like, for instance, in my house, there are no gender roles. And nobody owes anyone a meal. I will never come home and say, where's the food? Whoever can prepare something, can prepare something.
Yes.
We can talk. I'm feeling like cooking, what you feel like eating. But if you are tired from work, take off your heels and sit on the couch. I don't have a problem with that.
Which is good.
We have dealt with things during. It's not like those days when I had to go to, go to work at some industries and you left at home just to do the house chores. Things have changed. And that is actually a system that has killed so many people. And I'm telling you that if you have a woman that is actually doing things for herself, accomplishing things, is good for your family.
Yes.
It's even good that in case something happens to you.
I've also realized a lot of men, they run companies, but their wives do not even have idea where the company is. How much is he getting? What's happening? The day that that man is no more, the wife will lose everything. Not realizing that a woman is a legacy builder. Once you empower that woman, you have empowered the whole family.
Oh, yes.
So she might be down or she didn't finish matric, but you can invest in grooming her to be part of the company and part of the legacy. You benefit more.
And I don't know, there's something special about women. I've seen it with my wife. If she gets a bonus, she has a plan. And the things are more home and family based. She has a list of things to do. And I've seen myself where money comes and I've already having some plans. But maybe after I'll say, but maybe I need to check what's really going on, what I need to cover first. And I'm like, that thing is like wired inside each and every woman to always think of family. Yeah.
So you see, those are some of the things. So now, if that woman is now a millionaire, if she works, she can be really useful. And I've realized that men that get a lot of money, they don't appreciate the small amounts that their women bring. But that small amount will make a difference. One day, you need it. In as much as you have your company that is giving you millions or zillions, you need the 20 rand. You need the 50 rand. Nature it, build it, and empower that woman to be a boss lady. So the whole movement is to say it's a movement, it's not an event.
It's more of a calling. I think it's divine what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the divine part of it is that when I'm in the church environment, I make people to call millions and they do come. I tell them, call them to come. They've got ears. Tell them the millions, I want you to be in my account. And they do come. So the day that I spoke about SheMillionaire, I got a lot of messages from men saying, Wasadi wa papa too much. Nali million wena.
Yeah.
Million wa 1 million. And I said, why are we aiming for hundreds or thousands? We might not have it in the account, but we are seeing it. And seeing is believing. You become what you behold.
How was it the first time you've seen that there's 7 figures in my account?
I couldn't believe. Let me just share with you because I remember it vividly.
Yeah, you cannot forget.
I remember waiting for the notification and the message.
Waiting for the payment.
For the payment to come through. And when it came through, I remember waking up my better half to say, hey man, look.
Fuga wena son.
I remember having my car, the first new one, and driving it at 20 kilometers per hour because I wasn't sure if I was dreaming or not. Or maybe something bad. We are those people that never believed in getting any money in life. That the day that you get money, you think you are dying or someone else. So it was a CX-5. Those were my first wheels, right? And I bought, you see this, is it in Schoeman? The Mazda at Schoeman, that garage. They were waiting for me with the flowers. And I got the car. And when I got inside the car, the joy left.
Did you go collect it alone? Did you go with your husband?
I went alone.
Yeah.
To collect it. And when I collected it,
good.
The excitement was gone now. I was not thinking, hey man, are you even fit for this car? Can you drive it? I drove 20 kilometers. I don't know how many cars I was moving slowly with my head right there close to the window screen. Up until I reached home. And I personalized the car with my name. It's, success feels really great when you know that it's hard work. You have worked for this.
How did you make your husband feel?
He was so happy. He was so happy for me. I think he just said, I need to change the plates for safety. I think that was the thing that he was against. You can't personalize
in my mind, I'm like, when I drive it, no, it's yours.
He said, let's not personalize this plate. But I had to drive it anyway with my name like that. You know how it feels, like you want to really... But at some point, I was that down that people wanted to beat me for their nails. At some point, I was that down that I had to go to Bikat Street to sell pap. So the journey has made me a human being. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a human being. And a leader. Because I know if a woman tells me that I'm selling, I can park my car and buy those bananas, even if they are not from Wally's. Because I've walked the journey.
I've seen how at the parking lot, you see this woman who assisted them all. If it's a woman, I give them a lot of money.
Yes.
Because in my mind, I'm like, this one is not going to pass by a certain pub. And sometimes I would give someone 200 rands. She'll be like, why? And I'm like, I know that this is going to your family
Yes.
directly than men. And I don't know whether it's stereotypical or what, but I also know and I've seen the care of women and also observing from my mom, observing even my wife.
You see, so when I do, recently when we had our awards, my husband was telling me that you overdo things.
Which one are those? I saw you had an event in
Yes,
Dubai.
those ones were global awards. We had the African awards recently, was it last week? Yes, on Saturday.
Where?
In Johannesburg.
My point is that who did the sound and audio visuals? Why were you not there? Or me?
I didn't know. Yeah. So when I did them, I did magazines for ladies. I did trophies. I did portraits, some goodie bags, and the way you was telling me, you don't get anything from these events. What's wrong
Money
with you?
coming out.
You said until you stop thinking about you as the recipient, then you can then start to do profitable events. Because I want women to feel so valued and special.
Hey.
So that gathering had women from 17 African countries. One flew 24 hours to be in South Africa. So I put myself, like, I feel that woman.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you there. You mentioned something that I think is very profound. Wanting to make women feel valued and special. And many people don't know that when you value a woman, how much you could be liberating that person. Just saying that I appreciate you and your value. That thing makes a person even rise above what you expect the person to do.
And when it's a calling to assist women, they are complicated species. There are women who be like me, who has an artificial lifestyle. So when you act like you want to really value them, they also want to act like they don't need you when they actually need you.
When you start to break them down, because you need to break that person down. And there's this thing here, women like bringing other women down.
Yes.
I don't know if in your walks you have seen something similar to that.
I've seen more. They will kill you. Women will bring you down. This thing, empowerment, and say they are not freeing themselves from men. They are freeing themselves from themselves.
That's why even in political parties, they'll rather be led by a man.
Yes. Yes. That's how so much women are. So I've learned to see the ones that want to be adored and reverenced and give them that. If that is what is why, those women who come and they want to act like you're confused, I also have learned to adapt and become confused in their presence if that will make them feel better.
And those who come with resources
Yes.
from somewhere or from their husbands, and
yes,
they want
and
to
I
show
see
you that,
them.
hey.
And I also act also confused and celebrate their cars like it's my first time seeing that. Because I want them. If that
to
is what
feel that,
if that is what is going to make you feel good, then let's go with the rhythm because it's all about you. So I've learned that people behave that the way that they behave because of what they've went through in life. Once you see that this is the behavior that I've learned to be a doormat to those that want to step on top of me, if that is what will make them happy and feel valued.
May God help me have that character.
Because if you come to me and you say, you don't know anything, I say, I don't know. If you come to me and tell me, you don't even know your event and you don't know how to do it, I'll say, that's true, my leader. I would want to learn from you. I'll never sit you down and say, do you realize how much this thing costs that you're talking about?
Do you know?
Because I never want you to feel that way. I want you to feel in charge. And if that makes you feel very happy, then you are empowered to go further.
It's so easy and nice to talk to you. But I wouldn't want to pass the academics day.
Yes.
Your journey, if you can share it academic-wise. You studied international relations?
Yes, I studied international relations, but when I then started to do business, I then did postgrad in business management. International relations didn't give me much that I wanted now in the business world. It was just my first degree with my hopes and my excitement of the red passport.
Yeah.
But when I realized that there is no red passport for me, it's the ordinary, I then decided to then take the route of business. So I did my postgrad in business management. I did my master's in business management. I'm now a doctor in entrepreneurship. So currently I'm also studying.
Did you do them in Univen?
No, with Mangosa now. Because when I came here, I couldn't go back to Univen. So I had to start with Mangosa.
Because when I went to Guangzhou, it's after, with a friend of mine, we misled each other, I don't know what, to do MBA. So we were like, we want to go and study how manufacturing works, and let's just go to Guangzhou. That time it was nice. We had money just lying around. And it was a very nice trip with him. And I also know how that master's changed my way of thinking. Made me, we can look at the same thing, but I'll see something different.
Okay.
Because of that process. So I can imagine that's what happens with you. Because as you are telling me, after your hustle, things started to stabilize, you started to see money coming in. And it looks like you still went to study even when you were established.
Yes.
And I think it's something that I wish the viewers to note, that self-development doesn't stop
Yes.
with maybe I can say physical things that are coming with regard to money and capital things and all that. You should continuously develop your mind and never stop.
I don't want to be a slay queen when I grow up. You know, to be beautiful without brains is so terrible. So the moment you get money, you have opened yourself to more opportunities.
Kind of what is that African proverb saying? If you are beautiful but have an empty head, it is the center that suffers.
Yes. So when you open your mouth
Yeah.
and there's no wisdom or anything coming from there, you are going to take yourself down again. So what happens is that when you get money, people respect you, they invite you. They want to hear how you got the money and how they can also make it in life. But you also need to know what to say and be very relevant. So it pushed me because I've been seeing myself in many platforms speaking. And I said, I never want to be that woman without content or substance. I want to be a woman of substance. I want to speak.
Is that the
and
reason you're
impact.
so calm? And because most of noisy people, not women, people, they have nothing to offer. On leadership and influence, you hold several leadership positions, including vice chairperson of Limpopo Women's Business and a board member of Africa Achievers Award. How do these roles shape your approach to women leadership and empowerment?
You know, the most, I can say this rose right when I became first the vice chairperson of Limpopo Women in Business. They made me to understand what women are going through and get a better perspective when dealing with women. You can never help or lead a person that you do not understand. You have to be at a better understanding to see how best you can be able to take that person from where they are. So they have helped me to understand the problems or anything that women are going through. And they've also put me at a position of authority where I can be able also to say something and get respect. You can never be influential if you have no record, no track of any leadership role that you have taken in life. So it opened doors for me, but most importantly, it made me to be in a community of women and understand them more. So the more time that you lead them and you understand them, the more that you can be able to address their needs separately, because you can't address them as a community. They might be women, but they are different. So your approach to every woman depends with what's the need of that specific woman. And being in the Africa Achievers Board helped me to grow out of my comfort zone called South Africa and be continental leader, making impact at a global level, at an international level. They saw my awards, I think the first or the second ones, and they engaged me to be in the board. So, you know what? I'm going to tell you something very controversial. It's not every position that you are needed for influence. Some positions, people need to use you to get to your community. So it looks lucrative when they give you the post.
But it's not about their
It's
interest.
not about their post, it's pursuing their interest. So you scrap my back, I scrap yours. This will always be the words.
So you sometimes enter there knowingly.
Yes. That they want the women, they saw the gathering. That's why they say they want, because they want visibility to whatever that they are doing. And they want to use me to get to my women. And I'll accept to be used to get also visibility also. But mostly this Africa and what, I've realized that it's more about them trying to get to the community.
What's your ultimate vision about SheMillionaire?
I think I'm in part of it now. We just have our own academy. I've started the SheMillionaire Academy. The vision is to empower a woman not with an event, but to start at a grassroots level with them. So I have given 100 women bursaries this year.
Wait, bursaries to where?
To the Wealth Building and Training Academy. Yeah, I've given bursaries to students to come. And I've started by teaching them how to craft a vision board and a business plan. Because I realize more problems of women is not because there is really no someone helping them. It's because they also don't know what they're supposed to do. And they also don't know how to package whatever that they have to become a viable business. And they also don't know how to maintain and nurture and grow that business. So once I open my doors of bursaries, they will come and I teach them. And I've experienced that the problem really is not finance, but women do not have visions. They don't know where they want to go.
Damn.
So they are rallying and striking. You're not getting help, you're not getting help. Sit
They're
them down.
everywhere.
Okay, so the help that you need is for what?
And when you don't know where you're going, it's easy for you to get into a car you're not supposed to get into, to go there.
So with my women, first I need to see your vision board. The second thing, your business plan. Then you can get money. Because at least you now know and you have calculated and you understand the roadmap to your success. So even now, it's a serious problem. We have business people that can do 50 things because till now they have not identified what exactly they want to do.
There's this generation now, and I've seen it and watched many TikTok videos, whereby a beautiful young lady says, "Look at me, I deserve a rich man. This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is me, and there's no way I'm going to suffer. There's no way. The ultimate thing is I'm not going to date a broke guy." What do you tell such girls with such an attitude?
I'll tell them that they don't know why, the reason why they are dating someone. Because there's more to love, and there's more to marriage. You understand? You can't be in a relationship so that it can validate you. Be complete on your own and let relationship be a benefit. Because you are hloka love, you can't love yourself. So whenever you see someone saying, "I don't deserve a rich man," or "I don't deserve a poor man," trust me, they are poor themselves or they have any validation that they think marriage is going to complement with. You are just an independent person. How do you expect someone's child to come and feed you and raise you what you couldn't do to your own self? You know, I'm so irritated by women who are like that. When we go to couples, they are raising their hands like this. He's not giving me pocket money. Really?
That's the cry.
You are expecting someone's child to give you pocket money. Is that why you signed up for marriage? Because he's also someone's child. Isn't it? I have a boy child now and a girl child. So someone's girl there thinks my child should come and feed them. Why? Why can you not feed yourself and be complete before you get inside the marriage? Because you attract from here who you are. That's the kind of man that you get. So love someone based on love. Not anything that is to do with monetary thing or manipulation or what. No. And don't expect another person's child to be fending for you. Let it be out of their own will. You say now with my husband, when he's doing things for me, he is challenged to do better because I would have done something. I can buy my exclamation perfume. Then you say, let me buy you Chanel or what. But at least the perfume is there. You understand? I'm not on 0 to say, come and start with me. Then I'm not really thinking straight. Because I can't expect someone's child to come and fend for me. So I don't have problems, marital problems. Because I don't expect what I cannot be able to do to myself from someone else to do it. And I also don't expect him to spoil me with his money. He makes his own decision. If I'm part of the plan, praise be to God. If I'm not part of the plan, still I'm content. So you never see me checking your balance and asking you, what did you do with your money? And as long as you're taking care of those citizens that comes with your surnames, me, I'll never be a liability.
Well, what advice do you have for women who are doing financially better than their husbands?
I'll come back again, marry for the right reasons. You want love, right? This has nothing to do with finances. Are we agreeing, me and you? This has nothing to do with finances, because the moment that you even feel that someone is getting more or someone is getting less, I don't think there's love there. Because there's a synergy that comes with connection and being together, that we feel for each other to the extent that my money becomes yours and yours become mine without having names on this money. Because the first thing that is there is love between the two of us. So yours is mine, mine is yours. You know how much I sacrificed to please that man with the little that I have.
You had to change even the car registration, you know.
I had to change the car registration. On top of that, sometimes I have to surprise him. To say, you know what, I want to surprise you for
Relax, I love you.
Yes, for being
And
a
I
good
respect
man.
you.
I respect you.
Yeah,
And we
Marai.
respect each other. There's no manipulation in this
Yes.
marriage. He knows if I don't have money, I need help. I know if he doesn't have, we don't prove.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to prove to each other and you want to show off to each other and want to show the world that I ain't better than this one, then there wasn't love for all. There was every wrong reason why you guys are together. But if you just started like us from University of Venda, there eating in the cafeteria, and from there we got married, not even knowing where we were going to getting our Valentine. And I remember getting flowers from the streets as my Valentine. We came a long way for us to be doing tricks and games to each other. And so people should marry for love. This thing of who's financially better or who's doing this, the reasons, there was every wrong reason.
Yeah. I just mentioned it because I know it happens, you know. I know
A lot.
because
And
of the society we grew up in. And I've also seen how other women changed when they assumed that position. Whereby there's millions coming in and then now they start to disregard where they come from and even with the person they are with. And I've also seen men too who change when money comes. So that's why I wanted us to
it's
touch
because they never loved each other. The foundation was never love. There were a lot of things to prove and to do, and there were a lot of. If there was love from the beginning, it should be there even at the end.
Yeah.
And women should be financially independent so that they don't become nagging wives. You see why we have a lot of problems? Someone is expecting someone's child to really take care of them. But, and you can hear someone saying, he's not taking care of my parents. Your own parents. How about you? These are your own parents. They gave birth to you. This person was not in the picture. How are you expecting him to do better than you? You are the one who grew up with them. You know, always women say, I've got a problem when I answer them, but it has saved me a lot of problems. If my guy wants to help me and see it that way, praise be to God. But if he doesn't, my mom needs to know, this is my child, she can afford up until this, and does that. And there's peace. I believe there is more to love than money, to this marriage than money. So I don't expect people to be saying, when they do financially better, and then what will the wife do? And then when he doesn't take care of you, and when he's not buying you limousine, and when he's not, that person is someone's child. If we get to that extending, understanding all of us, that we didn't sign up for money in this marriage, then we will not have problems.
I see. We're about to wrap up.
Okay.
I would like you to look at this camera, speak to the women, speak to the young girls, share with them a little bit of advice that you think, philosophies and principles that you think they can carry with to make this society a better place.
Okay. I'll talk to the girls first. To the girls, I want them to develop yourself. Be financially independent. Don't be too smart or don't have the status that you don't have. Live within your means and use all resources that you have. Start where you are. If you do not have money, use labor. As long as you've got hands, use your hands to go and do something. It's never allowed to sleep without counting money. So my dear girls, count money every day. Use your power, your energy to have money. And to the women that are in business, you should know that always have a heart of a leader. You have been there and placed at such a time to save other people. Never be too pompous or think that you're too special than any other woman around you. Give back as much as you can and put God first. Be as humble as you can so that you can be impactful. Reprogram your mind for success because you are destined to be a millionaire, and it can only be done once you reprogram your mind to have a wealth mindset. With that, I say thank you.
Dr. Mandy Sigauke, I think you're amazing.
Thank you.
Your work speaks for itself.
Thank you.
I didn't know who's behind the brand SheMillionaires, but I've came across women who are part of your programs, and I've also seen what you do on social media. I was expecting this 63-year-old woman who's been around and understand the sophisticated things about business, and there you came, a young person with a vision, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to another episode of Just Talk with DJ Cappuccino. I hope this episode will change your life. You should envy me. I've been taking everything she was saying and I'm going to apply many things, even though she was referring it to women. But I think it can actually help me. Thank you for subscribing to Just Talk with DJ Cappuccino.
Escape to the luxurious Meropa Hotel in Polokwane and immerse yourself in a world of Moroccan-inspired grandeur. With 54 standard rooms and 4 luxurious suites, our hotel offers affordable accommodation options tailored to suit your needs. Whether planning a conference or seeking a weekend escape, our hotel provides the perfect setting for your next adventure. For bookings, email sunmeropahotel@suninternational.com or call our hotel reception on 015-290-5400.
My name is DJ Cappuccino, Fortune Maswangani, Mhlali, Jingindaba wa Mkhatshana, Mkhatshana wa Holeni, Holeni wa Mashango, Mashango wa Mpatsi, Mpatsi wa N'waxihoxana, Mpatsi wa Nkhandlana, Nkhandlana wa xitlhelo xa xikaya xa le ndleleni, xa ku khwenyuta vahundzi, vandlela, va ku rhandza ku tlanga hi ku tovana. Holeni, gape ke Tebogo, ke ngwana wa Mmatladi wa Pula ya Marole, ke nna setlogolo sa Bakgatla, Bakgatla ba Mosetla wa Magana le Kgomo. Ba re ha e namele setlhare a e je boreko, ke mo Setlaopa.
Just Talk with DJ Cappuccino.